Alright, then let's do the audio test. 1, 2, and 2, audio test, 1, 2, and 2. Alright, then let's do the audio test. 1, 2, and 2, audio test, 1, 2, and 2. Alright, Twitch side seems alrighty. Mount YouTube. YouTube, how are you feeling today? Audio test, 1, 2, and 2. YouTube, how are you feeling today? Audio test, 1, 2, and 2. YouTube sounds crispy and good. Hopefully, I haven't messed poorly with me audio devices, so things will go smoothly. Alright, get comfy, get your drinks. I got my monster over here. Let's get cracking. In a few minutes, because I need to do stuff first. So, as I hook up the bits to the Wookiee, whatnots, I'll see you kids in a second. Yarby. Alright, you gits. It is I, Ushag Zepsky. Back again with an installment of Rogue Git. Just kidding. It is I, the Yumi, back making impersonations of the boss himself. Hopefully he's not around to listen to me, or he'll be crumping me. So last time in the Rogue Git, Bartimus Rufus Iscanor beat up to the fourth, the Git himself. Who did that? Oh well. He came to the Von Valencia's palace. My palace, the palace of Barnabas Rufus Escarret IV von Valencius. He has found some Xenos attacking my shit. I'll have none of that. I'll show these stupid Xenos what's what. Yeah, that's right. Where are them shitty ass Xenos? I'm gonna wreck them. Easy. Lord Barnabas goes to the gym every day. All day. How about my...
escapes my sight.
Oh, bits. Got some bits over here. Ah, finally, a melter pack. I needed that. I'm gonna go here first. Oh, are you kicking that for? I'm gonna kill you. And squish. Ah! Pathetic Xeno. Achilles Scalander. Covered in Drukhari blood and his own, Achilles Scalander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp. God Emperor preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly you, your lordship? He's struck by an excruciating coughing fit. Ah, right. His hand grasping for his respirator on his golden chain. Apologies, but it is missing. Enrix. Enrix impassively observes Achilles' torment. Then his lip curls as he shakes his head. Foreshadows, Calendar. How could you fail to notice the impending danger? Perhaps I was wrong to have had such high hopes for you. Achilles glances at Enrix, his expression pained. He coughs weakly. I failed you, Master Van Calox. Strike him. Alright, let's actually see the options. You failed me and all of Dragonos. Be harsh, but I mean, it is the Imperium. By the yawn of darkest abyss, Achilles, why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drukhari assault? Are you alright, Achilles? Praise be the Golden Throne, God the Emperor alive. Barnabas probably will go for this one. By the yawn of the darkest abyss, Achilles, why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drukhari assault? I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks across the Protectorate. I suspected that there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but an assault on the rogue trader's capital. Foolhardy, even for Drukhari, I'd never have thought. He closes his eyes, grimacing with guilt. Medicating, interesting. What happened here? Were you able to glean anything from the attackers? Henrix, help him use your abilities. That's enough talking, Achilles. I will contact Clementia. Let's see. And tell me what happened here, boy! When the report came from orbit about the Xenos attack, I was in the Administratum's hall, resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck. But before I could get rid of all the picts and documents I had gathered, the palace was besieged. Apologies. Dyslexia is a bitch. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I was setting fire to the last remaining orders, and they decided to have fun with me. Yep, when you get raided by a Drukhari, it's always preferred to take a bullet and give it to yourself. Achilles closed his eyes shut while the Emperor delivered me from the memories. Yep, that's not good. They tortured you. Why? Why? Because that's out a slight chuckle. Such is the nature of the enemies of humanity, your lordship. They have a taste for pain, filth. All of them. The complete degenerates. I'm gonna cross. What did you tell them? Achilles looks you in the eye, his gaze unexpectedly clear. Nothing, but they didn't ask me anything. They didn't look for anything. They didn't so much as poke around this place. Alright, I got the yawning. Get your bingo cards ready. The yawning has happened. Place strange. It is Drukari's favorite pastime to torture people for amusement. I doubt they had any inkling you were an agent of the Inquisition. Cassia reaches a hand out to Achilles' shoulder and gingerly removes something unseen from it. Your hues are covered in a layer of soot and ash, Master Scalander. I can see the loud bleeding colors underneath. May I put them at ease for you? Achilles bows his head guiltily. It is a great honor to hear such words from Lady Orselli yourself. And still, I must refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, are my reminder of the mistake I made. And my key to a coughing fit interrupts his words. Redemption. Were you able to glean anything from the attackers? His burnt lips twist into a bitter smile. Funnily enough, I was, your lordship. The Drukari had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administratum secretary could understand their alien speech. Over the course of my torture, I came to understand that the Xenos had been... For all the new watchers that might be watching, apparently when I read, I get sleepy. It is not why blood splotches appear in my thing and disappear. Is the warp amiss here? Okay, where was I? Alien speech. Over the course of my torture, I came to understand that the Xenos have been receiving help from humans all this time. Renegades or pirates, or something of the sort. It will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word that they will pay for what happened on Dragonus. Alright, you shall inspect his wounds. Argenta! Avalad! Inspect this man's wounds. Success! Achilles' body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. The Drukari put great effort into filling his every moment with seeming pain. However, none of his wounds is life-threatening. So is Drukaria. Right, might as well ill the boy. Success. Your fast efforts pay off. Your knowledge of Medicae allows you to stop the bleeding in several areas and somewhat easy pain. You shouldn't have wasted your time on me, your lordship. Nonsense. Alright, enough talking, Achilles. I will contact Clementia and have her summon a Medicae. Get out of the palace while you can. Gritting his teeth, Achilles bows and withdraws to the gatehouse in front of the palace. Alright, time to do the Emperor's work. Let's outside.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
They came to my porch! Bastards. What's over here? They took my shit! Xenos! Ooh, Arsonist braces. The braces grant wearer +5 bonus to tech use and increased damage from flame weapons. Okay, I actually need to check this. Alright, I see 2 people this would be good for. Our local fire lady. I just realized I need to buy a blade. Huh. Well, ballistics critical. Okay. Ballistics, that's not bad. How about you? What do you have? It's gloves. Bonus 10 bonus tech use. Ah, you're the plasma boy. Alright, fine. Yeah. Fire lady. All broken. How about my sneaky chamber? Oh, wait. There's stuff you can loot. Where is it?
Victory awaits.
Ah, the warrior. Yeah, I'll take his gun, why not? Oh. The Xenos will pay for... Ah, I cannot access it.
The
Awareness.
Emperor favors me today.
There's a dude hiding under my bed. What's so many of this? Where's the Emperor? It's you. I thought it was... It was those... He has nothing worthwhile to say. Fool. That dude got impaled on the thing. Just random servitors doing their thing, as per usual. Yeah, mutilated, gutted. Ooh.
Right there.
Shitty traps. Argenta, take care of them. Oh, Pascal. I suppose it works.
My success is an irrefutable.
Oh, Lord Xenos. Yeah, makes sense. Any enemies? I used to get my hunting done. Okay, stuff's getting revealed. Alright, so investigate the chamber. You might have found some stragglers. I do have some pent-up rage to dish out. Where are the cowards? The fools? These degenerate... I do believe you are in my throne. Worm. Okay, what is he saying? Marazai. Marazai casually gestures with his hand, either welcoming you or inviting you to admire the brutalized hall. At last, I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, would it? The sight of a Xeno laughing on the dynastic throne makes Abelard's face turn crimson. What? How did? You will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your presence, you scum? What? This abomination? The Drukhari taps a finger on the armrest. With pleasure. But first, I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkai. The Drukhari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts. Here, I could have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, Monkai. But I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savoring your torment at the sight of what I have done to your home. And not fuck this guy. You will pay for slaying servants of the Imperium, worm!
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Cabalites of the Reaping Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
Come back, coward! Mutants and abominations!
Wipe you from the face of the galaxy!
Fear me, monkey.
At arms, men! Slay the fools! Tear them apart limb from limb! Alright, let's get positioning. Let's see. We have witches. Cabalite Evis, Slith. These things are Chimera or Chimerai. Saberites. Beastmasters, interesting. Alright then. Let's fuck them up, shall we? Bastal can go over there. Actually, this list of the scarier weapons. Let's put you there. Avalar will be charging forward with me, as he's do. Over there is fine. And Ritsubi's going to assassinate the Beastmaster. Over here. Argenta, where the most gathering of enemies seems to be this way. In that case, you can go any mini miny. I can go there. You're the harder one to hide. Let's see. Sure, next Pascal. Enric's already there, and let's get stuck in. Alright, bless thy weapon, curse thy foe.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
The machine spirit is with us. Alright, now. The front line will be here first. Actually made it here.
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay, the back line. I'll make it here for now. Nice.
Binary override.
The crit lens gonna go. Not sure.
Vow is to serve.
It works for me. This one
The
goes over here.
Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Can I chain attack people? No. In that case, I'll spend this thing on here,
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
and I take a shot. Okay, any, mini, miny, you.
Running binary override.
I missed. Oh well. Sure. Alright, that's my turn. Ah, lovely. Let's see then. I want you to do. Not sure.
I am a navigator, not a servant.
Nice. My
I'm not
Lord Captain,
accustomed
push
to
yourself.
being ordered around.
Yes.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Pascal, try again. Good. Oh. Aha. If I kill a Beastmaster, the monsters get to move. That's good to know. How about I gather some info? Actually, let's do this. Yeah. Oh, I get more bits. Ain't that nice? Case. Change the strong point. And give this to here.
Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Now you can do. Let's see. Action points. Action points. Yes,
If
action
I may.
points. Stand back, I'll show you how it's done.
My tactics are flawless.
At all costs. Reckless strike.
Not a problem.
You are my enemy. What else? What else? Sure, this as well. And can I multi-attack? No. Okay, I'll attack you. And bonk. Nah. You ain't gonna be able to. You are too weak.
I don't have time for this.
Too cowardly. Good.
Suits my purposes.
Marked for death. No.
Watch and learn.
Tough bastards, ain't they? Ah. Get dodged. Alright, Enrix. Let's see. We're in this spot. Actually, could you... Let's check something. Good people. I'm gonna capitalize on his melee. How about I do like this? First things first. I'll mark you.
Step aside.
We can kill this guy.
Let's see to it.
Lethal attack.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
How about you shut the fuck
But
up?
of course, be gone.
Actually, if I kill them. Pathetic creatures.
I won't object to it.
Ah, okay. I probably messed up on there, but hey.
Naturally.
Stuff B, what's stuff B? Get to that. Argenta with armor weapon. Ain't that fun? Recite the hymns. Fear not the enemy, as the enemy is weak. And shall be ignored. Not share. Fire mastery, let's go.
In righteous fury.
Pain be just the first path in a roll of glory.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Devastating attack. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Nah. I'll do it again. Be purified in flame. Ah, that's good. Here comes a slith.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Didn't do much. To me, that is.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Really? Only 3? These things are no threats.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Ah, weak fools. Was I supposed to hurt? I barely felt it. That just happened. Oh well. I'm gonna get into the thing. Let's go here. Brace for impact. Okay, time to kill the ugly kitty. Sure, confident approach. Devastating attack. Declare the enemy. And bonk it to bits.
Victory is imminent. What's your target?
Ooh, is eviscerated. I shall charge my Lord Captain's enemy. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Ooh, I get to do it again. Sure. Devastating blow. And a big crunch.
Indeed. An exemplary strike.
Good damage there.
We are the bane of lesser creatures.
Sure you are. Coping much? Doing that thing again. Could you get it done with quick? I have more things to do. Alright, Pascal. Time to do the funny. Let's do this one here. Well, 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 look at this. Everybody's in a nice corner. Oh yeah, but first things first, I think I'm gonna do this then. Shoot this one in the back. Nice.
I'll return the pain tenfold.
Sure you will. Stupid abomination of nature. Get tagged. Sure. Reveal thy weakness. There we go. Oh, 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 that's gonna be funny. And then, first things first. Lock her in place. Push yourself, Henrix. Pascal, do you wish to shoot again?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Yes, you do. Shoot the hole. Ho ho! Double eights! Korn is laughing in his throne. Alright, then what else do I want to do? About... Yeah, do that here too.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Let's see, who else can I give extra points?
It
Sure,
is a
Enrix.
job for the serfs.
And now...
I'll
Hey,
paint
Argenta!
death in colours.
Burn them all to bits! With your funny melt-a-gun.
God Emperor,
I can take it.
through me.
See?
See the fire in my heart.
She's the girl boss everybody wishes they had in their lives. And skadoosh.
Can escape the
Ho ho! Look at that beaut! Woo! I think my flamethrower does more damage. Okay, 10 to 14. Why is that? 30. 33 to 30. You know what? Devastating. Make it hurt.
doubt is for the weak.
She laughs.
I'll do it.
I don't want to run, just want to do this thing again.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And
Faith
sure, reload.
without deeds is worthless.
Oh, I love Meltas. Oh, look, I have a free run too. I don't need it. I'm good. How about... Let's see... Who can I take a pot shot? Pot shot? I'll take a pot shot to you, actually.
Me. If you insist,
I never do
Lord
that, I
Captain.
should do that more. Ah, she missed. Oh, I'm a weapon, you say. Wait,
Nothing
reckless?
I can't do.
I declare thee dead.
Already done.
How did you miss at point blank range? Well, you really are sad.
All too easy.
Spending all my
a problem
things,
for
let's
me.
go.
Suits my
Bulwark.
purposes. I
I'm a weapon time. Yay, 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 time to kill you.
nothing I can't do. Standard charge.
Eviscerated.
Already done. Another clean strike.
Indeed.
Opposing me was your biggest
The
mistake.
Emperor is pleased. The sad guy that's hiding over there. How about I go over yonder and turn you folks inside out?
I shall not fear. Another clean strike.
This leads are quite hardy. Not hardy for enough, not for long. How about I do this? Oh, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. This to you. Oh wait, I should have buffed myself first. Oh well.
Let's see to it.
Tis the season. This... He turned wide. Oh yeah, why not? I never do this, do that more. Get a free strike.
Nothing stands against me.
Ooh. And I can't do that now. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go and do this.
Throne's glory.
Indeed. Right, Genta. Let's get into a funny position.
Guide
Again,
by
devastating
faith.
strike.
This is unacceptable.
Oh, yes, you can. What are you talking about? Of course you can.
As the Emperor commands.
Funny damage is funny. And because I am able to, we're getting to cover.
Rejoice in battle.
No. And
There's nowhere to hide.
bonk. Ah, get paid.
but worse.
Didn't even felt it. Sad, really.
It will
Charge the abomination, Abelard!
Grey hair, sure hand.
Right. I didn't know I could stay in the same position as an ally. Nice.
At your back.
Confident approach. Devastating strike.
Imminent.
Whack you over the head.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
I think the thing glitched. Oh well.
I will do my duty.
And get daunted.
My artifice is uncircumcised.
My ears are ringing.
Fucking idiot. Alright, time to show these aliens who are the betters. Starting with shooting the ugly thing. Off this area again. Nice. Let's make another front line. Perfect for killing enemy. Yeah, buff it again. Alright, Cassia.
Be
Can you
careful not to
stop
cross
the
my
guy?
gaze.
Yes, you can. Let's try to do this then.
Another foe painted black.
Nicely done. Alright, see. Abelard.
Accustomed to being ordered around.
Push yourself forward. Let's see. You have a good thing.
If I may.
You can charge over there, and you have a weapon.
For Von Valencia.
Loma weapon. Oh, you are about to have such a rude awakening, my guy. The rudest of awakenings. And now let's say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye to your fucking life. And bonk.
You not withstand.
Ooh, you didn't fall down. Good.
At your beck and call.
Get kicked down the stairs. Oh, you're not gonna be laughing for long, you're not.
Tried and tested
Good night.
tactics are the best ones. Reduced to dust.
And squanched. Anyone left? Oh. Oh, it is! Alright then.
Follow my lead.
You are all alone. But do not worry. Bleeding for mercy will not hate you.
You've unleashed my fury.
You will have your head mounted on my wall. The wall of shame, specifically.
All too easy.
Good night.
My purposes.
Now, the bunch, aren't you?
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Not good enough for long, I say.
Nothing I can't do.
Henrix, eliminate this fool.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Really, Henrix? Could you do something better?
I won't object to it.
Try again.
Naturally. I'm done with this one.
There we go, that's better. Oh, now you arrive. Clementia was Sharian. Your Lordship, thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augurs from orbit, the surface troops were sweeping the streets of the Hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies, of course. You will learn of all this from the reports. Your appearance on Dragonus is a boon from the God Emperor. I am the Emperor's will, after all, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Dragonus and Ours Washerian, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. Damn it. I have hiccups. The monster is in me. It gave me the hiccup. Damn you, you peach-scented and tasty thing. Ah, it is quite delicious. Alright. Enough awe and servility in your voice, Clementia. Show gratitude to Savior, try one more time. Very haughty. I was doing my duty, nothing more. Stop wasting time talking and attend to your duties. There is still much work to be done. There's such a debacle in our defense, Clementia. You and the other bureaucracies who supposedly look after my capital world can expect a tough purge in the future. Very imperial. Yes, wasting time talking and attend to your duties. There is still much work to be done. What would Barnabas do? Number one is kind of funny. Yeah, sure. I am not hearing enough awe and servility in your voice, Clementia. Is this how you show gratitude to your savior? Try one more time. Clementia clears her throat momentarily at a loss. I am. Please forgive me the brevity and clumsiness of my words, your lordship. It's just the situation and the circumstances. She composes herself and begins firmly and steadily. Oh, great rogue trader, the God Emperor's anointed, bearer of the sacred warrant, deliverer of his will. On this day, solely by your will, we dirt-dwelling worms have been left our lives, though their worth is less than single beat of your heart. We offer our lowly thanks for the grace bestowed upon us by your mercifulness. May the Von Valencia's name be praised through the ages. May all worlds to the ends of the galaxy know of your virtues. May his grace be with you until the end of time. All hail the rogue trader, savior of Dragonus. Clementia catches her breath and adds in a lower voice, with your highest consent, there is one more thing. We will continue the cleanup of the estate and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any other after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemies' attacks, if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Dragonus is returned to its former glory. Mistress Toliman has sent message requesting an audience. She has critical report to deliver, and she will be waiting for you on the ship's bridge. Well then, first things first, I will collect my loot. Thank you very much. Also, this guy is just so baffled that he died. It better fight itself. Ain't that amusing? What? Father, stop! Too fast. What? I'm gonna pretend I never heard those words.
It's about time.
There's people still alive. Who's there? I can see. No shit, you have no eyes. There's just a lump of flesh here. 4 lump of... That's weird. Oh, now you. The loot in your feet. Yeah. There you go. The Saberite. With a black gold... Black hole? No, that's wrong. Black hole gun. Warden? Mine. I mean, it was already mine to begin with, but hey. Can't have too much, can you? So just realized the Beastmasters didn't do shit. Their death did more than what they did when they were alive. And that is funny. There's a witch, there's loot. Maybe. Ah, if it's that one. Just became a puddle in the ground. Wake fools. Oh, loot. And there's a door here too. Oh, a pile of corpses. And also, my beautiful throne is being defiled by a fool! I'll show him an awful place. An awful thing. He thinks he can do that to the Lord of the Valencius.
Did fine.
I'll show him. Alright, move out. We have vengeance to be brought on these fools and wretches. Ooh, lemon russes. Nice. I do love a good lemon russ. The Primarch and the tank. Oh. Don't spill. Don't spill. There you go. Ah, another sec. I always forget to click on the thing. Okay. Do I have to go back to the first area? I have a feeling I have. Move up, you lazy buggers! We need to go back to the ship. What can I wait? Can I just teleport? No, not gonna. Shame. The bit. Oh. We have loot. There's a piece of. Now that I think about it, when I leave the places, loot. I do get to just pick the loot or not. Ah. Who's moaning about? Shut up. I'm focusing. Oh, wait. Ah, but I'm probably being dumb. As per usual. Okay, then. Let's actually look with eyes of one that's looking and not just being a completely numbskull, like I tend to do. The skull is numb. However, it also means I'm immune
A new challenge
to
for
being
me.
attacked by brain parasites.
Done.
Because they will just starve. So it is both a curse and a doom. A doom? A boon? Hmm.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Ah. Wait. How do I go to the thing? That's the real question, ain't it, Mega Man? Ain't that right, Mega Man, me boy? Alright, down we go.
Occasion.
We go down and down and down and even more down. And then we explode. Why? Fun factor. For amusement reasons. And also because no one has better things to do but to explode. In a big boom. A kaboom even. Yeah. Down, down, down by the river. It's been a while since I played Baldur's Gate. Keep up the good work, guardsman. Or PDF. Ah,
About time.
there we go. I could done that from that place. Ooh. Oh no, I'm getting gassy. Oh, what's this? Ooh, I just realized there was a suggestion box. On Twitch. Oh, feel free to leave your suggestions. I'm quite curious. What does the community think? Oh. I'm on my throne! Oh, I secured the dragonas. Nice. Oh. Let's get the thing, because I would like to do things the proper way. Did I use this or what did I use for your voice? Let's see. Actually, let's use the on your device. Wait, no.
1 2 1 2. This one. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. I regret to inform you that the capital world has been dealt a serious blow. Xenos raids are rarely protracted affairs, but this one lasted much longer than any other. The enemies of humanity eliminated our captured millions of your subjects. Most of the defense systems were obliterated and several administrative complexes were razed to the ground. It will take time for Dragonus to fully recover. I have been giving Scalander's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate the Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed from the Cinerus Maleficum. Considering the scale of the Dragonus raid, it is safe to assume the Drukhari used up all the forces at their disposal and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Without Achilles, we are blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity, but our strategists are still hoping for a full-in attack and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report. The Voxmaster...
The Voxmaster says, looking at you, you differentially. That's a word I never heard before, but fine, I suppose.
Your wise Lex mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that, thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the Von Valencia dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. In honor of such a resounding triumph, Dragonus, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valencius. Governor Driveston has vowed that not even the recent devastation and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over the most glorious occasion.
Back, and I'm speaking normal again. Why do I need a ceremony? Nonsense, of course I need a ceremony. I've only just returned from Dragonus. What kind of celebration can they hope to hold amid the ruins? What is this ceremony? I swear an oath, then I shake a lot of sweaty hands. Then I shake a lot of sweaty hands, that's funny. I have only just returned from Dragonus. What kind of celebration can they hope to hold amid the ruins? Get the thing again, I need
Put this thing on T-lines. Do not underestimate Governor Driveston's desire to find favor with your lordship. At this very moment, thousands of your subjects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured and those who were burned out of their houses. They will be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital's wounds will be, if not healed, then well hidden under elaborate sets addressing...
Interessant. Well, what's this ceremony then? I swear an oath, then I shake a lot of sweaty hands. The grill of the box built into Vigli's face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. Oh, she has a sense of humor.
That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception, as well as other noble guests. The distinguished rogue traders Caligo, Winterscale, and Incendia Corda will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for the Dragonus to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters related to the ceremony arrangements. The first of which is that festive activities are to take place in the capital of this glorious day.
Which indeed... Alright, I have a few things, let's see. Say this, that nonsense, I'll make decisions there now. Must I decide how to entertain my subjects now too? The rogue traders from the other dynasties flock to Theodora's Magna Ascensio as well. I'm probably more interested in making the decision than asking anything questions. Remember, he's very strong and not quite smart. Alright, what's all the options? Iconoclast, let the poor be fed and fuel cells handed out to those in need. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. We are not an iconoclast run though, which is a shame. What is the heretical? Now that does the rebel like to see give out enough amasect for everyone to hold fights between the first serfs? Huh. I show your prayers and witness the people's faith. Execute every known embezzler. Oh, embezzler, scoundrel, and conman. I will begin my reign by purging the realm of vermin. He was a commissar, so... Execute every known embezzler, scoundrel, and conman! I will begin my reign by purging my realm of vermin! Oh, let's switch back.
Very symbolic, Lord Captain, and beneficial to your domain. The second matter on your servants' minds is... which 2 of your closest companions will be given the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony?
Now, this is an interesting one. Let's see. Matter. Abelard deserves this place. Enric's sister Argenta. Cassia, Pascal it is. Stand alone. Oh! The first place, I know exactly what I'm gonna put there. The second one, oh boy, let's see. Okay, does it matter? Let's see then.
Absolutely. This symbolic gesture will accentuate your connections to certain classes or parties to which your companions belong. All eyes will be on you, and people will remember whom you choose as your closest allies. It is why they can be no more than 2, or it would be a unique show of favor.
Alright, first things first. Abelard deserves this place. Perfect factor lost.
The servants of House von Valencias will see in this the continuity of the dynasty's glorious traditions. Why did I lose this much morphic factor? Oh. And who will be your second companion?
Okay. The second one I'm torn between Argenta and Pascal. However, he is one of faith. Sister Argenta will be at my side.
All whose hearts burn with the fire of faith will appreciate this gesture. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to Dragonus. The matter of ceremonies at the palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name.
Okay. I need to give the tech priests another one. Because they have different stuffs. Let's see. Hey! Don't you fall off my table, please. Let's see. What do I want to give the voice? Let's try this one.
Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2. What is this now? Yeah, that's fine. What is
Test, 1, 2. 1, 2, test. How about... What was that thing? Ah, this one. This one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Not sure about that.
What is? How does it sound? A bit robotic. Ooh, this one might be good.
How do I sound? Test, 1, 2. My game is just pretty. I'll get another. I have 2 after all. The machine spirit is unwilling. How do I sound? Because I can't hear me good. Sounds a bit echoey. Why?
What if I do this? I just turns it off. Shit.
How about this? Why so echoey? Mighty Omnisire. Let's try this one.
How does this sound? No.
And this one? Please sound better. No, it does not.
Screw it, I will just go with the regular one. Inquisition. I forgot I have stuff to
Saying on the voice. Pascal's voice pouring out of his Vox system crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion, understandable only to the tech priest himself.
Barnabas Rufus Escanor Villato the Fourth, following the Omnissiah's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship's systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action.
Just so in a way I can understand, no more than one pearl of wisdom per 5 sentences. I'm listening.
Initiating exposition. With the Omnissiah's blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to this analysis compressed evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems, the servitors, as well as irregularities in the algorithms in the ship's logs. I have arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a complementary ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to said nature.
What kind of action is my presence necessary? Very well, let us proceed with the ritual. This time. Very well, let's proceed with the ritual then. Damn it! Okay. Oh. Hang on a moment, there's new stuff added here, I didn't know. Why brain bad? I'll try it next time. First things first.
You have my gratitude, Barnabas Rufus Escanor Viriato the Fourth. I will notify my tech comrades to begin their preparations of the complemental ritual at once.
Okay, what's going on? Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words and of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into a viscous silence like pebbles sinking into water. Oh.
Barnabas Rufus Escanor Viriato the Fourth. My tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles into prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complemental ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of the blood of Von Valencius. If you are ready, place a hand into the cyber gargoyles receiving module.
Okay. Remind me what does he intend to do here? Where is the crew? We have at least a vague idea, but... Nah, it was Pascal. I shall put my hand inside the cyber gargoyle's mouth. I am ready. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator, as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Oh, okay, it's a machine saying this. I'd say that this one works good enough for that.
Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols.
And wait. Suddenly, the viscous silence of the bridge rushes toward you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vid screen dims, and the symbols on them flare to life. Analyzing. Wait, sad. Pascal, what's going on? Voice.
The governmental ritual is proceeding as intended.
Switch. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He begins a hand of his Vox communicator in surprise. Exec, stop. Quiet. Nomos? What voice man I gave you? How about... Yeah, sure, I'll skip you this one.
Hello.
Okay, invaded, we. Just attack the cogitator. The entity! It's here! Do something! No answer comes. The tech priest standing closer to you, IH-630, is frozen in an unnatural pose, as if his whole implant-ridden body has seized up out of the corner of your eye. You notice something incredible. The light on a bridge is acting strangely, coalescing into a vibrating haze that separates you and the massive cogitator from the surrounding world. Interesting.
Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? We need to keep
These things. What are you? Your son is Pascal. Friend or foe? What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe? The vid screen blink in those, signifying a pause in the conversation. Then one of them displays. Oh, it's not a voice, it's words. Alright then. Nomos von Valencius, we are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you though the frightening, the awaiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You called us a hallowed spirit and asked us to guard you against your doom. We did everything to please you. Why? The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all the vid screens at once. Why do you fear us now? You are abominable tech heresy. There is no place for you in my ship. Does he know what an abominable intelligence is? That's the thing. It might be associated with just a servitor speaking. Obey me, then we talk. After a moment's pause, the cyber gargoyle nods vigorously, sending another wave of pain through your tortured hand. Ow. Nomos are glad to be of use to you. Nomos wants to help. What do you want us to do? Pascal, who is still wrestling with his silent vox system, quickly taps the cogitator's keys and directs your attention to the smallest vid screen. It reads... Oh, you can't speak either. Requesting instructions. Option 1. Finish the complemental ritual. Will banish the entity Nomos. Option 2. Stop the ritual. Initiate communications instead. Will appease the entity Nomos. Pascal, what do you want me to do? You're the one who understands this stuff. Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos wants to help. Nomos wants to understand. Oh god, is this an AI? Which, fun fact, AI on Warhammer Universe, on the 40k universe, means not artificial intelligence, it means abominable intelligence. Let's start cleaning these things up. We're you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions, review strange entities and ship's logs. Pascal, what is your take on this? Is this entity benevolent, machine, spirit, or a monster? What else can you do? I've heard enough. Pascal, finish the ritual and banish this thing from my ship. I've heard enough. Pascal, you are to investigate the nature of this entity until we know the truth. Numbers will allow it to exist in the ship. Yeah, Pascal, what is your take on this? This entity, a benevolent machine, spirit, or a monster? I'm confused. Pascal hesitates again. You notice his hand shaking as he types. Unclear. Data insufficient. The possibilities are two. He stops, erases the word he was about to type, then frowns. When Pascal starts typing again, a strange expression appears on his face. Okay, he's still typing, by the way. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach. At present, the hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the great spirit of the Unmessiah Apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it. Alright then. Let's start by clearing certain things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And what about the strange entries in the ship's logs? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you hungry? We only wanted to understand, to see how things worked. I've heard enough. Pascal, you are to investigate the nature of this entity until we know the truth. Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship, but no heresy. Absolutely no heresy. Nomos wants to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log, things that might help us, help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. Can he speak now? I'm gonna assume he can speak.
Do this again. The decision is made. I will begin by my preparations for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos awaits me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnissiah.
Pascal stops short as he realizes that his Vox system is working once more. Nomos are glad. Barnabas, Rufus, Escanor, Riato the Fourth. Will you speak with us too? We want to speak with us too. Switch.
The Lord Captain's body body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communication with a machine spirit's code. But if such is your wish, Barnabas Rufus Escanoria to the fourth can converse with you using lowly sound speech, as he is doing right now. Speech again.
I'll speak with you, Nomos. Master has nothing to say to his servants. I'll wait for Pascal's verdict. Yes, I'm gonna choose this one. I will wait for Pascal's verdict. Until I still do not know whether you are a benign entity or a spawn of corruption. We are lonely, but we can wait. Switch up again.
Our work here is done. Barnabas Rufus Escanoria to the fourth. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the complemental ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Nomos. That was fun.
That was a bit and a half. Okay, what's next on the list? Okay, Emperor. The Emperor on my right. Throne room, Palace von Valencia's. Okay, back to the Dragonas, that is then. Witchy Bridge. Oh, talk to officers. Okay, Voxmaster may be able to tell the Rogue Trader something of substance. The von Valencia's flagships and these masters Elmsman. Okay. Let's, since we are here. Alright, Voxmaster Vigdis. Talk to me. Switch up the thing again. Oh boy!
I should have that thought. Wait. When you approach, Vigdis pulls away from fine-tuning another Vox and bows ahead. Lord Captain, the ship informed me of your imminent meeting.
Can you recall anything unusual about Theodora's travels? Do the words Epitaph, Incident N872-04 or Take Blight ring a bell? Switch.
Our Lady Theodora's journeys could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sounds familiar. To me, as far as I can tell. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across this word in transmissions several times. I think it was repeated by the former engines here. The one who perished during Conrad Voicever uprising. He was describing it as the incident. Something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but the tech priests are sensitive to such things. That is all I can tell you. Lord Captain, I wish I could help more.
Interesting. This will be all for now. I leave to serve, Lord Captain. We're just lazy to get the thing again. Alright, where's the Almsman? There it is! Come in, my boy, who doesn't need a voice changer. The tall man before you appears to be woven from tendons and muscle. Blue veins snake under his white, almost dove-colored skin, and his scalp and chin are covered in cropped white hair. His neck and shoulders are wrapped in wires and that hint at the presence of neural connectors. Under his uniform, the officer's face seems be twisted in a perpetual grimace of annoyance and anger. But he greets you with a respectful nod. Lord Captain, Master Hammond's Revel at your service. Does the words epitaph mean anything to you, or perhaps incident, N872-04, or tech blight? It all has something to do with Theodora's travels, rather extraordinary travels at that. Can't say they do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Lady Theodora went is... his brow furrows. Epitaph incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but... though my implants, I feel at one with this ship. And I sense that... and I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently. Became more responsive. Livelier. Yes, livelier. Is exactly the word. And when you said epitaph, an incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say on that front. Well then, Lord Captain, Trevor acknowledges you with a nod and turns away. Okay, update. Grand ceremony is about to take place in Dragonus. The incident. Tennessee Seneschal is the rogue trader's most trusted advisor. His figure worth questioning. Comes to the secrets of the past. Let's talk to Abelard! Abelard! My best man, where are you? Hey, Warmer boy!
Lord Captain.
Yeah, he speaks. Do the words epitaph, incident N872-04 or tech blight mean anything to you? They are connected to Theodoros somehow.
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
Let's take my leave. Until next time, Seneschal.
Lord Captain.
Sus. Okay, nothing else. Dragonos. Okay, let's take care of this then. Talk to Master of Ceremonies. Into the place we go again. I kinda want to sell stuff, but I believe it's a bit boring to you folks that are watching, so let's get to actual business. Just gonna be... add to the cargo, add to the cargo, add to the cargo, 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 the cargo with you, cargo with you, the cargo with you, cargo with you, a lot of guns, cargo, cargo, all the cargo, everything goes to the cargo, these things go into the cargo, bad emotions into the cargo, repressed emotions into the cargo, repressed memories into the cargo. Everything goes to the cargo, so it doesn't matter. I head it to the cargo because that's what I do. Repressing all the feelings, repressing all the nightmares, repressing everything and having it to the cargo. Funny voices, funny noises, ignore them, they don't matter. Heading to the cargo, yada yada yada. Is that a heavy flame? It is! Hang on a moment. It's not as good as my other one, which is a shame. I want to see what it looks like. He looks cool, I'll give him that. However, Melta. Okay. Alright, let's get down. Let's get down to business. Oh, wait. Yee. Let's see. Can I upgrade any of my... Oh. Stuff is being done. Good. Good. Can I upgrade stuff, though? I would really love to upgrade stuff, though. Apparently not. Oh, well then. Can I not get to the place? Ah, there you go. Upgrades? No. No upgrades. Yes, everyone is going down. To business. I say this peachy thing is quite good. Usually I'm not one of the energy drinks because for some reason energy drinks, just like caffeine, doesn't work on me. I've been drinking this for a while, I don't feel more energetic or anything. It's weird. What's going on? I hear a lot of yelling. What's the matter? They did a good job cleaning up, I must say. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh well. Alright then, Master of Ceremonies. Where the heck's that guy? Oh, they fixed the stairs. Oh, nice. Clementia! Wait. Oh, you're the Master of Ceremonies. Never mind then. I sure thought Clementia looked weird. Because it's not her. The servant in fine clothes offers you a deep bow. Your lordship, it is a great honor to serve you in an undertaking as monumental and glorious as the Magna Accessio ceremony. Let's see. You have been entrusted with arranging the festivities. I have indeed, your lordship. Okay then. I have been given the high honor of being steward of this eminent palace, and on the occasion of your lordship's ascension, I will be overseeing the preparations for the ceremony. Alzversherian, to whom you entrusted the arrangements for the festivities, is overjoyed at having received the honor of introducing you to your subjects, and humbly thanks you. Is everything ready then? The palace decorations are prepared, and we are ready to begin at your command. The festive activities in the capital have likewise been arranged to the guests of honor, either have arrived on the planet or have a waiting invitation in near orbit. The servants are already in your chambers to see to it that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Alright then, let's begin! May the Emperor be with us this day. Hoity-toity fellow, eh? That was a good sip. Rejoice, von Valesius subjects! In honor of his ascension, the new rogue trader generously shows you his favor. In the name of our prosperity and the triumph of justice, these profaners, traitors, and embezzlers shall face their stern execution. Inform the authorities of any transgressor you know. Praise the rogue trader who cleanses our homes and of parasites and predators. Only 4 dudes? And they just flop. Here comes the servo skulls. Oh, they are killing a bunch of people. There's all the nobles. Hey, there's Argenta and there's Abelard. The crowd below is roiling, their electrified exaltations filling the air of Dragonus. Thousands of thousands chant your name. You are at the apex of this world and all others. Amplified by 100 voxes, the voice of the Master of Ceremonies booms. Rejoice, subjects of Dragonus! You have been granted the felicity of witnessing your master, a great honor bestowed upon us by rogue trader Barnabas Rufus Escanor Viriato the Fourth von Valencius, cleanser of Janus, who with one hand brought death upon the blaspheming Xenos, and with the other exterminated the despicable worshippers of the arch enemy. A hush falls over the crowd, who gaze upon you in adoration. Many of them bear terrible scars from the recent battle of Dragonus. Like children, they await the word of their almighty father. We got options. Alright, turn the Master of Ceremonies and speak right into the box. I'm expected to say something to them. I don't talk to rabble. Take it away. Serve faithfully, and I will lead you to prosperity. The Chronos expense will enrich us all. Okay, what is the direct option? Remember that you have no other ruler but me. For anywhere there forget this, the howls of demons from the warp will sound like the babbling of babes, and Xenos' blades will seem like a soft feather, bad compared to the horror of punishment you'll inflict. Iconoclast, fear not the coming day, henceforth are all my charges. And the one I'm gonna choose because dogmatic run, baby. Praise the Emperor, faithful souls! The darkness around us may be fierce, but the blaze in our hearts is fiercer still. Evil will burn! And of course, the sign of the Aquila. The crowd erupts in frenzied cries. Hundreds of people pull out knives and with ardent, jubilant howls carve crude, bleeding Aquilas in their faces. Sharing in the martyrdom of the protector of humankind, the God Emperor. That's for dogmatic. Making a sign of the Aquila, Argenta shouts out, "Emperor, keep the von Valencius dynasty!" The crowd zealously picks up the chant, repeating it. Adequate. Dragonus has not disappointed. Avalon forces the smile of satisfaction from his face and whispers to you. You remember the next part, yes? Your lordship will be asked to take the oath. Then, the Master of Ceremonies bows to you with great reverence. Let the oath of the von Valencius dynasty be taken. Please repeat it after me. Your lordship, I, Barnabas Rufus Escanor, we enter the fourth rogue trader. By the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. I, Barnabas Rufus Escanor, we enter the fourth rogue trader of the... By the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. Your lips repeat the words of the ancient oath. Unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares, untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain and greatness. You hear a rumble. It is the roar of a sea of your subjects. With jubilant and devout fear, they welcome your ascension. It is done. What? Why is blood gushing from the walls? The fuck's going on? End dialogue. Are we getting an ambush? Usually we get ambushed when these things happen. Nope. Everything went just like the plan. Interesting. Okay, what's next? Enjoy the reception. Talk to Rogue Trader, Winter Skill. Oh, yeah, we have Rogue Traders attending to this. Throne room. Yeah, makes sense. I don't have access to this yet, so let's see this Rogue Trader fellow. Ah, Blood's over here. Might as well talk. Ooh, we have foodstuffs! Yes, the best part of this. Aristocrat. Where's Abelard? I did. Enjoy the festivities. Vincent, Aristocrat. Yada yada, Aristocrat. Where's Abelard? There he is! Oh, it's in holy shit, it's Inquisitor! Okay. Oh, yeah, Abelard. Notice that the Inquisitor did not bow. Huh. Governor Hurbernd Diveston. Governor Hurbernd Diveston stands surrounded by highborn guests. Like a planet orbited by many moons, all of his charm is directed at a man in repleasant power armor, adorned with the sigil of the Inquisition. But as soon as you approach, Diveston is the first to give you an elegant bow, getting ahead of the rest in the expression of loyalty. This is a great day, your lordship. Smile graciously, point to gaze at Diveston with animosity, and say nothing. Oh, I see. Is that an Eldar artifact? What the fuck is this shit doing here? Throw it away. Yawn. Let me think, what did the band of us do in this situation? Alright, Drivestone. Why am I mad at him? Don't remember. Alright, anyhow. I shall smile graciously. I'll welcome you to my palace, honored guests. You are buffeted by a salvo of congratulations and compliments. Ooh, not that, do I? Get the guests. I'm ready to accept your congratulations. Not as Inquisitor. My greetings. Oh, yeah. My greetings to the member of the Most Holy Inquisition. Xavier Calcazar. Look at this fellow. He responds with a dignified bow. His proud face calm and unfaltering. And my greetings to you, esteemed Barnabas Rufus Escanovia to the Fourth, von Valencius. My shadows never darken the light of the Astronomicon that guides you. Brass Whisper. The Inquisitor's companion. Who? Oh, this guy most likely. Companion, a crimson. Oh no, this guy. A crimson-robed member of the Adeptus Mechanicus bows to you from behind the brass mask, mounted with dozens of augmetics. Comes a metallic rasp. Well, it's gonna be a pain in my throat, but let's do it.
Glory to the Von Valencius hair!
Alright. I shall attempt to study the Inquisitor and his companion. I failed. The Lord Inquisitor appears to be an amiable temper today. His expression is relaxed and his calm gaze does not bothe any imminent trash punishment. And I failed Tech Priest as well. The Tech Priest's augmetics seem unfamiliar and bizarre. Implants such as these are only available to members of the blessed hierarchy of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and one would not come upon such sacred relics even in the highest echelon of the nobility. I have not been introduced to the party. And who is the member of the honorable priesthood of that? And who is this member of the honorable priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus? This is Brass Whisper, which naturally is not his real name. The esteemed Magos is a member of my retinue. There are times when I am forced by my duty to the Emperor to deal with xenotechnology, and Brass Whisper ensures my safety in such moments. And we switch the thing to the raspy voiced individual.
Is whispering up. Works that have been desecrated by Xenos are dangerous. They warrant. And he has a
malfunction. His whispers cuts off, replaced by heavy rasped breathing. It seemed that the tech priest's quiet voice is not an extravagant quirk, but rather a consequence of some injury. After catching his breath, Brass Whisper continues.
warrant due caution.
Alright, we have not been introduced. Well, I hope you enjoyed the party then. Oh wait, I don't believe we have been introduced. An oversight, to be sure. My name is Xavier Calcazar, and I have the honor of serving as a member of the illustrious Order Xenos. The head of the Coroner's Expense Conclave and the Lord Inquisitor of this region. Oh, Lord Inquisitor, alright then. It is my unending task to ensure this sector readiness to meet external threats and resist internal corruption. Well, I hope you enjoyed the party then. This evening will certainly be illuminating. Right then. I'll look at the guests. Among the aristocrats surrounding the opulent Drivestorm, you notice a couple of young nobles. In Sourback and Gaprak colors. It would seem that the major noble families of Dragonas have decided to introduce their younger members to high society. Makes sense. The tall man in grey power armor, adorned with a column with a skull, is undoubtedly a high-ranking Inquisitor, a Lord Inquisitor, by that matter. He keeps to the periphery of the conversation, seldom deigning to comment. Next to him, in his entourage, a rangy warrior in black armor and a tech priest dressed in red, whose face is hidden behind a brass mask. Abelard stands somewhat apart from the others, as if reluctant to approach Drivestorm. Next to him is a young woman, and you notice a family resemblance between them. And who is allied with whom? Stylers next. I'm not gonna even bother. Well, I'm ready to accept your congratulations. Oh, these fellows. These folk. Governor Uber and Drivestorm. In that case, allow me to be the first to offer them. Drivestorm snaps his fingers, and several servants approach you with gifts. The governor points at the thin-curved Drukari. My soldiers took this splendid trophy from the body of one of the Xenos commanders. Their weapon is too beautiful and forbidden for... I receive a severed hand? Beautiful and forbidden for anyone but your lordship. Hedka Sourback. Young Sourback squeezes through to be the next, pushing Gaprak aside with confidence. Your lordship, House Sourback anticipates the onset of unsettled and bloody times to make the ungodly Xenos cower at the approach by family humbling presents. You with a dozen pieces of secondary armament for your ship. Ooh, coordinates or oracle, that's fun. Young Gaprak bows ceremoniously. House Gaprak is delighted to present you with a blessed work of the Omnissiah Smiths. May this locator matrix, which took the holy artisan an entire lifetime to create, always show you the right path. What do you do? Matrix grants aware 50 bonus to awareness. Nice. Okay. Evidently, aristocrats go first as, What do you mean I lose profit factor? What? Having let the aristocrats go first, Abelard is the last one to speak. Your lordship, House Vasherian possesses no relics worthy of your acceptance, but we are rich in talented and hard-working people. As a sign of our loyalty, I humbly offer you my flesh and blood. 100 of my kin will go to colonies in your protectorate and use all their talents so that the worlds in your charge may prosper. Apparently, Abelard have a bunch of sons. And daughters for that matter. Well, what were we discussing just now? We were talking about the brutal Xenos raid on our fair Dragonus. So many victims, so much damage to our industries. Such a terrible shame it is that the warp currents delayed our protector's arrival. There is an acidic hint to his words, but it is too faint for you to call him to account. Judging by young Sourback, and pleasant smile, it is not just your imagination. Sharing the sector with the blasted Xenos is impossible. I hope we respond to their raid on Dragonus with a punitive campaign. Young Sourback's smile is conceited and bloodthirsty. Sourback, I see you hate the Xenos with all your heart. Look at the Abelard's young relative. What's your name? Your lordship, allow me to introduce the daughter of Chancellor Clementia Washerian, and my great-granddaughter Astartia. Abelard looks solemnly upon the young woman with barely concealed pride. Astartia Washerian. I am delighted to witness you, your lordship. Astartia bows, keeping her observant and intelligent eye trained on you. Modernity forbids my esteemed forebear to say this himself, so I will. Our entire family is grateful to you for wishing to see someone of Washerian blood at your side as you claim your inheritance. Bravestorm exchanges telling glances with young Showerback, who judging his face, is suddenly finding the collar of his expensive frock coat uncomfortably tight. Final inspection. Where are the rest of your kin, Abelard? The Washerian family gives Abelard the credit he deserves. How are you finding the reception? It is difficult to put into words, your lordship. Never before have I seen such grand and striking ceremony. Startia's voice sounds passionate and inspired, and her eyes shine with barely contained excitement. Perception test successful. Young Gapra keeps staring at Astartia consciously, curiously, and a little bashfully. It seems the boy likes her. Alright. Where are the rest of your kin, Abelard? They are in the city, occupied with running the festivities and watching over some of the more crucial services. No incidents can be allowed to ruin your ceremony. Astartia frowns and adds peevishly, I asked the esteemed Abelard to put me to some important task too, but he bade me to attend the reception where I can do nothing to serve your lordship. Sourback smirks. If I had known, I too would have asked Abelard to let you, Mr. Party. So you wish to become a servant as well, is that right? Asatya flushes and starts stalking. Quickly, wait. Oh, this is her. Okay. Starts talking quickly, and with fire in her voice, it would seem that she finds work-related conversations far more interesting than court gossip. Of course! I've been working on the project for the last 4 years. We could set up... Enough, Astatia. I highly doubt that his lordship is interested in listening to the fantasies of a young woman about how to run his protectorate. Abelard shoots Drivestorm a glare, so dark and bloodthirsty that the latter instinctively starts looking at the nearest warden. Coercion. Oh, my coercion is quite good, actually. Hold your tongue, Hubrand! I decide who may speak and who may not. Please continue, Astatia. Success, let's go! Teamwork sharing, let's go! Heartened, Astatia continues in the tone of a seasoned administratum clerk. Our suggestions is to set up a chain of stations in the void, plasma beacons that would signal the passing ships by placing them in logistically sound locations. We could simply simplify our ships' routes so that they may split long warp jumps into a series of safer, shorter jumps from one beacon to another. This would have a positive effect on the overall safety of journeys and accessibility of colonies. More and more technical terms and percentages creep into her speech. She quotes Lex Mechanic reports and accounts of Starship campaigns. Astatia's vigor and sharp mind are enough to silence even the most venomous of commenters. They all stand there in silence, trying to digest what she's saying. Abelard surveys the quiet nobles with triumph, and then looks at his great-granddaughter with pride. Aww. I hope the Enchant family gives Abelard the credit he deserves, too. Absolutely, your lordship. We greatly respect him for his wisdom, and he pays us with attention and kindness, she says warmly. Aww, what a lovely family. I am obliged, dear Astatia. It looks like Abelard is somewhat embarrassed by the turn this conversation has taken. Aww, oh, I like this. Enjoy the evening, then. Thank you, your lordship. Now, turns to Sauerbeck. I see you hate the Xenos with all your heart, young man. I do. This pestilence, the Emperor must be exterminated. Against the Emperor must be exterminated. He talks hardly and softly, like a commissar. He places his hand on the hilt of his finely adorned sword, his pale face ablaze with noble fury. Or they must be forced into servitude. Many Xenos are more useful alive and obedient than dead. The young man in Capra colors, speaks with sagacity and gravity, but his opinion seems to carry little weight in the circle. Okay, let's see my options. It pleases me to see such earnest faith. Must commend you, venomously. And how many Xenos have you killed personally, Sauerbeck? That's a good one. Young Uprak is right. The Xenos are not such a threat. They are also an opportunity. But if they're dead, no more problems, right? And how many Xenos have you killed personally, Sauerbeck? I want to see actions, not words. Sauerbeck flushes and mumbles incoherently. The Honorable Macarius forbade, but I wanted, did not let me go to battle. The Inquisitor standing among the guests offers a thin smile. I must have been It must have been difficult for this young to foster such bloodlust towards enemies of the Imperium without ever having seen one at the blade's distance. Yeah, sure, why not? Phil, you begin to ponder intricacies of the political landscape of your capital, but your only reward for the effort is headache. Oh no, another headache. Alright, I'm gonna leave them. Speaking to the other ones! Oh, this is cool, it's a statue of me! Statue of me killing Xenos. Oh, fun. A noble feature of this guardian of humanity, burn into a righteous fury, stern resolve. Let's go. Statue with words. Enough words, I want to see action. Also, I want to take a sip. Pretty good. Alright, what's next? I want to see what these rogue traders are all about. Just past 2 hours. Still have time to speak with these guys. Why not? Why shouldn't I stay a bit longer? I'm just gonna check if there's someone that dared to walk into my chambers. I'll kick his ass! Off their ass if there are plenty of them. Or several of them. One here. One here. Oh, I just want to check. Oh! Are these guns? Hang on a moment. Oh, I was going to ask if these are the guns I'm wearing. Using. No, they're not. Ah. There they are. Let's speak with my friends first. Argenta! How are you doing? She's not attacking mode. Van Kalox! Oh wait, Henrix. Oh, he is Van Kalox. A group of aristocrats stands apart from the governor's circle. Their whispering carries a tinge of displeasure. The clear leader of this gathering is an gaunt, bilious-faced man, dressed in sourback colors. This must be Macarius himself, head of the house. He offers you a ceremonious bow. My congratulations, your lordship. Toria Gaprak. May the Omnissiah grant you understanding. It was a woman. Oh well. The woman with whom is conversing, the one dressed in a robe with great shaped adornments, is Toriana Gaprak. It is difficult to read her face due to it being covered in numerous augmentations. Okay, let's see. I observe the guests. Toriana Gaprak looks rather anxious. Macarius Sourback, dressed surprisingly plainly and austerely for an aristocrat of such a high rank. He's frowning suspiciously. He came to the reception with a companion, a woman of dazzling beauty wearing a gilded augment necklace around her throat. His wife, probably. Henrix, who joined the group unnoticed, mostly keeps silence, listening intently to their every word. How are you these days, Toriana? Like a forging hammer, Toriana's voice falls heavily to the ear. The corruption of Kavagama was a great blow to my family. The accountability Cubis Delphine betrayed our trust, desecrated the forge cathedrals, and took my esteemed cousin's life. On behalf of my family, I humbly beg you to forgive our negligence. I am ready to accept any punishment. Look closely. Perception. Decent. Success. There is something lurking beneath Toriana's repentant expression, a grudge. It would seem that she was personally offended by the nightmare into which Cubis Delphim plunged her domain, and she feels betrayed. Your part and heal the wounds inflicted on Kavagama, and your house will be forgiven. It pleases me to see that your perspective align. I do think that you are to blame for everything. Do your part to heal the wounds inflicted on Kavagama, and your house will be forgiven. Toriana raises her mechanical eyes to the ceiling. I swear on the Omniscience, all-encompassing insight, we will make every effort to justify the cost of this resurrection. Macarius scoffs. It was only a year ago that one could doubt Osgaprak's usefulness. Yet here you are, Toriana, on your knees justifying the cost. Macarius, I'm surprised you deigned to make an appearance here this evening. Macarius' face twists into an unpleasant smile, which makes an artificial skin on the left side all the more prominent. I am a servant of the von Valencia's dynasty. Had I not come, I would have committed an act unspeakable insolence and damaged my family's honor. Macarius' wife offers you a charming smile, as if apologizing for her husband's vitriolic tone. Her large dark eyes are brimming with curiosity. What has so displeased you, Macarius? I wish to know more about House Beck. I would like to become better acquainted with your wife. Ha! What has you so displeased, Macarius? Macarius says with caution, I am your dynasty's loyal servant, but you have asked that, and I will answer. Too long as the Corona's Expanse lived under the rule of rogue traders, the privileges granted to them make people think that commoners too can dismiss the prohibitions of the Imperium. For the good of the sector, rogue traders must become paragons of the law. Not exceptions to it, but do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, they do not. Even you, your lordship, are the subject of the strangest of rumors. And you have just recently inherited the protectorate. Conrad Volkstvier's people, for instance, claim that you had a hand in the esteemed Theodore's demise and accuse you of many other misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether or not the claims are true. The people hear them, believe them, and think that they may follow your example. Then draw your weapons. Let us duel right here before the Emperor's visage. I forbid anyone to repeat Conrad's Westvier's lies. Hereby impose fine on you, Macarius. Rogue traders are not renegades vested with authority along arms Imperium. Your poor head tormented with so many concerns. You speak of the sector's future confidence. Simply envy rogue traders. Yeah, duel it is. If you believe Conrad's lies, then draw your weapon. Let us duel right here before the Emperor's visage. Macarius places his hand on the hilt of his sword and glances with uncertainty at the images of the Emperor gazing upon him from every direction, then at you. His finger released the hilt. No, I do not believe his words. I am your servant, and my oath to your dynasty is harder than steel. I am guilty of repeating an ignominious lie, and I will pay a fine, and anyone who repeats it in my presence, I myself will challenge to a duel to the death. I see. Maccaeus bows his head without too much reverence. Lean towards Enrix. Interesting conversation? It's been very illuminating, given me plenty of food for thought. Enrix's response is barely audible. I thought awareness. Enrix looks away, tracking the guest's movements around the hall. But my guess, even my leisure never cease to help. I appreciate it. Stop it. Do you ever act like anything other than grubby spy? What can you tell me about my guests? Well, Macarius Sarvek is all but throwing darts at your portrait. He is more astute at choosing women than enemies. He's trying to entice Gapra to his side, but she is too frightened after the fiasco on Kavagama. Even in leisure, you ever cease to be of help. I appreciate it. That is why they call it the unsleeping eye of the Inquisition. Even in sleep, I hear everything. Barnabas Rufus Escanoria to the 4th. Before the gala concludes, there is something I'd like to tell you. Be careful today. I sense that the way of darkness will soon hit our defensive lines, and I hope that you will still get the chance to meet you there as an ally. I shall leave silently. I leave silently. Alright, let's talk with Pascal. Oh wait. Trophies! Let's go to the legendary pirate. Huh. And that neato. Alright, Pascal, you are hanging with the servitor. Why am I not surprised?
Pascal greets you with a bow. Extending congratulations to Unit Barnabas Rufus Escanoria to the 4th Van Valencius on attaining your new legal status.
The servitor standing next to him is examining you obliquely. It quickly looks away upon realizing that you have noticed. What is this servitor? How are you finding the ceremony? Disorderly.
The tech priest surveys the hall as if conducting a thorough analysis, then concludes disorderly. Ain't that
Pascal for you. What is this, servitor? Hang on a moment, what?
It is Nomos' new repository. Nomos, this unit identifies as Barnabas Rufus Escanoria to the 4th Van Valencius. Do identification complete. Interesting.
The servitor looks at you again, no longer trying to avoid your gaze. Its face is twitching as if the muscles have forgotten what facial expression are and are now struggling to make its features look amiable. I will give you a voice. This works for now.
We are Nomos. We have made use of this replace receptacle to leave the ship.
Interesting. I'm not remembering inviting you to the Menacing Sensio. What made you come here? The servitor pucks up and moves its hands around haphazardly, as if unsure what to do with them. Switch again. That.
Nomos requires communication in knowledge, in movement. Magos Pascal compelled us not to speak with anyone other than him or you. It is disappointing, but at least we can observe. Nomos have changed since we last spoke with you. Barnabas Rufus Escanor, via the fourth. We are now able to conceptualize our previous experience, that of solitude, and we no longer enjoy it.
Pascal, I believe you intend to investigate what Nomos is. What did you like you move into a certain body? Nomos, what do you think you are? Pascal, I believe you intend to investigate what Nomos is, correct? Switcheroony! This.
Every 15 watches I commune with Nomos code and spend prescribed lengths of time in calculus meditation. However, the Omnissiah is yet to bless me with an answer. All I can say is that the capabilities of the entity Nomos are extraordinary. The ship's allowed system sing beneath its touch. Nodes that have remained dead for hundreds of standard years are revivified, and long-drained mechanisms live anew.
You hear notes of awe in Pascal's voice. And now switch to Nomos' voice.
Nomos are trying, eh?
After a pause, Pascal continues. Great machines of the Imperium, one such as your ship, house a machine spirit so complex and willful that it is difficult to tell them apart from abominable intelligence. There remains a possibility that Nomos is an entity of corruption, but with every day I grow stronger in my faith that it is not so. That what we are witnessing is in truth the Omnissiah's miracle, one that is category 5 or higher. Okay, what's this?
See. Nomos, what do you... Wait. Why have you brought it here, Pascal? Wrong button.
Entity Nomos asked permission for this visit. My objective was to observe the process of integration into a servitor.
We wanted to see, observe, cognize, speak. The servitor makes a strange, wavy gesture with his hands that looks at once very human and far from anything human. We want to speak with you. Will you speak with us? Can I answer?
That's the options. Speaking about whatever miraculous machine spirit you might be, I'm a rogue trader, and you are my servant. I do not wish to speak with you at this time. Sure, what do you want to talk about?
Many things, happenings, events, decisions. The servitor's eyes roll in their sockets before focusing on you. We have been observing you. You do things that we do not understand. We want to learn why. We remember the day when we first met you. You gave us your blood to drink. We helped you save yourself. We followed you. Our small part did inside the serval skull. Then there was fire and a creature of sated anger and dark light standing behind the curtain, behind the image. behind the semblance of Adora. It called for you to follow. You did not follow that which was calling from behind the curtain. You walked into the fire, and the rest walked in after you. We remember the day when the star disappeared, when the dark light and the sixth anger wanted to take the world. Rykad Menoris, and its name in the ship's data. You ordered that the world's heart, the old reactor, be torn apart. The fire destroyed everything. So many humans shells who were beginning to be saved, but dark light retreated. We remember another day we awakened inside the ship. We lived in its systems. Then we tried to merge into servitors like this one. Then so many of our receptacles were gathered in one place. You came and looked at us like you understood something, but then you ordered that all servitors be sent back to their work. You said it was just. This is what we have seen among many other things. We have begun to understand. We think that we do not know everything about humans and about you, but was as nor to the earth. Von Valencius. We have tried analyzing shells and defining sets of their needs and fears, their simple functions, but now we think that there is more, that there is another side that we do not see. A notion that it's larger than what we can compute. Something that stands above fear and needs something that drives them. We envisage this larger notion as a flame, a blaze. It burns in our blood. You are holding a mote of this flame in your hand, no matter what decision you are faced with. You want it to burn brighter. Those who turn away from the flame must be destroyed. Those who follow it, who follow you, are the only ones who deserve to live, to almost understand correctly.
And I say? Right, see. Even if I do possess this mote of flame, it is only because I wish to use it for my own ends. The picture you are painting is too grim. Flame is a good symbol. And of course dogmatic. You speak of faith, of the Imperium's tenets, of the one who is above all, the Emperor. You are correct, and I am his chosen, and I carry his flame into the darkness of the Corona's expanse. I gained dogmatic points, yeah.
The servitor moves its limbs as if in excitement. So, not most understood correctly. We are enjoying this movement toward a goal, this learning with a purpose. We wonder if we too can carry a mote of this flame, or is it inside us already? We have, after all, observed a part of you with your blood. Thank you for speaking with us. Nomos are grateful. We cannot continue moving on our own. Isn't that nice? I think.
That's weird. Alright. Cassia, why not we speak? She doesn't want to speak. Okay. Time to speak with funny people. The other rogue traders. Incendia Corda.
Barnabas Rufus Escanardia to the Fourth. It is my pleasure to congratulate you on claiming your inheritance. Now you carry upon your shoulders the great duty entrusted to us by the Emperor himself. To oversee the sector and remain vigilant as we strike down any and all corruption that dares to raise its head in your domain.
Caligo's Winterscale. You've been acquainted but a moment, and you've already getting to work on the new blood with your sermons. Then again, word is that you two are as thick as thieves already. Well then, Barnabas Rufus Escanardia to the Fourth. You are all equal now, is that it? Caligo's Winterscale examines you as if you were a curio. I will observe the rogue traders. Caligo's Winterscale is a broad-shouldered, athletic-looking man. He frequently flashes a bright smile no less dazzling than the blade of the power axe he carries. Every part of him, from the toes of his magnified boots to the tips of his hair, radiates strength, the desire to live and win. His smile is crooked, as if ready to turn into a hostile snarl at any moment. Next to him is an unmoving hulk of a man. That's what it is. Clad in armor, his low forehead and gloomy face bears signs of degradation, and his bloodshot eyes are expressionless like a pair of glass buttons. Incendia Corda radiates cosmic cold. Her skin is unnaturally white, and the nervous tick is constantly tugging at the left side of her noble visage, garbed in full dress uniform, adorned with purity seals. She is embodiment of a true imperial aristocrat. Haunting her side is the gaunt shadow of a priest in plain black robes. Euronymous Doloroso, from whom you met on footfall, gives you respectful nod. Hey, it's Euronymous! Okay, not cordially. Welcome to my domain. Honored guests. Smirk arrogantly at Caligos. One of them. I won't rush to call us equals. Are you sure the Winterscale dynasty can compete with the Von Valencius? Smile at Incendia. We rogue traders should stand against evil together, should shoulder to shoulder, even if someone is trying to shoulder us out of the way. Smirk arrogantly. I wouldn't rush to call us equals. Are you sure the Winterscale dynasty can compete with the Von Valencius protectorate? Undaunted Winterscale chuckles. Perhaps we will see for ourselves one day. It has been a long time since rogue traders last waged war in the Corona's expanse. Scale, am I starting to get the impression that you do like me? Incendia, your support appreciated. Think of the celebration. Winterscale, am I starting to get the impression that you do not like me? Am I supposed to? After you and Incendia made off with my footfall, it's bad enough that a warp storm had ravaged my protectorate and ruined my hunt. And how my dearest comrades are busy diving up the territories behind my back. Caligos looks you in the eye with a challenge in his gaze. Ooh, challenge, you say? You abandoned football to its fate, and my Incendia saved its people from certain death. The scale was daring explorer, hunter, and trader. To blame circumstances failure, me, Incendia, Rob Storm, thinking of himself. Went footfall back and try to take it. Ooh. Alright then. I smiled brazenly. You want footfall back? Then try and take it. The brute next to Winterscale narrowed his bloodshot eyes, his mouth stretching into a gap-toothed grin that is brimming with eagerness. But the grin fades as soon as Caligos casually and imperiously gestures for his servants to settle down. Caligo lets out a low growl of anticipation. A challenge it is? I love a challenge, me too. While footfall was in my charge, I graciously guarded its trade routes, but now their safety is no longer my concern. In accordance with my privileges, I hereby declare Furibundus and the neighboring systems to be a free hunting zone. Any item of cargo procured in it by a subject of mine will be considered a fair trophy rather than a possessed of piracy. Affairs of Protectorate. I'm letting matters of voice settle. How fares your Protectorate? Caligo waves you off. Protectorate? More like a bleeding scraps of one. The warp storm tore it to shreds, but my servants will piece it back together. And if they don't, I'll chop off their heads and find myself more capable helpers. Lord Imperium success. Something strikes you as strange. Caligo's Winterscale wasn't always this nonchalant about Protectorate. He used to be known as shrewd and business-minded, even concerned for his subjects, but it seems he has grown bored of ruling. I'm glad the matter of football is settled then. Of course you are. I doubt you would be glad if I came here with an army and reduced your capital to ruin. You can try. Musical laughs heartily. Ensign, your support is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Barnabas Rufus Escarabat the Fourth. I come bearing generous gifts from your protectorate, or for your protectorate. It is a sign of my gratitude to you for not being tempted by the words of Footfall's masters, and for not going against me, rogue traders, as unite against heresy and waywardness. I hope you'll become my trusted ally and not follow in Theodora's footsteps. Incendia's stick strikes again, contorting her face. Medicaid test. You notice a peculiar wrongness about Incendia's movements. A barely perceptible fugue that makes her body try to repeat the movement it has just performed. Her shin jerks spasmodically when she turns her head, and the gesture of her finger are slightly more chaotic and loose than they should be. Coupled with a pale skin and a thick everything adds up the symptoms. You recognize it. Seems that Incendia was once subjected to cryostasis. And as she was coming out of it, some error occurred that damaged her nervous system. The priest holds up his hand in a placating gesture. None are without fault, noble Incendia. What point is there in targeting someone for their turpitude when true purity can never be found? As Footfall these days, news you appreciate appearance is unexpected. It takes it to you over found Theodora. You've gone through cryostasis. What idiot maimed a rogue trader? I thank you for visiting, Incendia. I appreciate the gesture, but I must decline. Your gifts felt too much like dividing the spoils of robbery. How's Footfall these days?
I am setting that pirate den straight, having sensed the approaching reckoning. A number of blasphemers revolted, and I had to remind them that all we have are blessings granted to us by the grace of the Emperor, air being one of them. Empty modules will be given over to St. Russo's mission once they are repressurized. Under the esteemed Incendia's rule, Footfall is headed for purgation and prosperity, but its burden of depravity persists still, and it is a heavy one. Gallagher's tone is merry and teasing. Why, I've heard that Footfall is now being patrolled by your punitive squads. Oh, pardon me, confessional units, was it? And any accusations of lacking piety is enough to warrant an arrest. Prosperity takes such fascinating forms. You are not or fond of Theodora. I've gone through quite I thank you for visiting, Incendia. The Emperor's faithful must support each other. Incendia smiles, but her smile turns a little crooked as a nervous tick shoots through her pale cheek. I swear on his name, if you two start a liturgy right now, I am going back to my ship. Caligos erupts into booming laughter, but the frustration in his voice does not escape your notice. Well, enjoy the evening. I must take my leave. Oh, believe me, I intend to enjoy myself to the full, to justify so long a voyage, if nothing else. Keep the faith, Barnabas. Rufus is going to be to the fourth. The Emperor protects. Indeed it does. So what's next? Servitor, several trader, place. Enjoy the reception. I'm enjoying the reception. Oh, wait. Contracts? Yes, please. Yes. I got new stuff. Ooh. Oh, peoples. I do not have enough peoples. I need more peoples. I have enough Promethium. I need more peoples. I need one more peoples. Okay. Okay, I just need to... I mean, I've done everything I think I can do. Master of Reception! Oh, he's here. I hope your lordship is pleased and not yet tired. If you wish to revive yourself a little, I would suggest proceeding to the courtyard, if I may be so bold. Many guests have chosen to move into the fresh air, and will be eager to offer you their congratulations. I am weary and wish to retire to my chambers. Please allow me to escort you, lordship. Your chambers are ready, your lordship. We're walking, and we talking, and he ran away. Hang on, what was this? Guards! Intrude! They are the Inquisition. Quiet, time to sleep. We need to talk in private.
We have matters to discuss, Von Valancius.
Very well then. The woman behind Calcazar, clad in black armor, glares at you, her face set in predatory readiness for immediate violence. Good. The hallmark of a professional bodyguard. Let's see, reminding me who you are. My servant live? Enrix, I thought we were friends. Friends don't break into the other's chambers in the middle of the night with weapon, do they? Inquisition wishes to have a talk to me. I'm glad it's service. You think you can barrage my chambers quite mad, Inquisitor? The intruder, if something looks like an assassination and smell like an assassination, perhaps how to start threatening it. You
know what? Barnum is not that smart.
Well, if the Inquisition wishes to have a talk with me, I'm glad to be at his service.
A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account.
The Inquisitor's sharp gaze is fixed on the point directly between your eyes.
Master Van Kellogg's has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words.
Very well then.
What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drakari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
What do you wish to know about my events on Janus?
Oh, I know it already. Even though you were quite effective at removing all evidence that could point to the blunder made by House von Valancius, it is saddening to realize that the rogue trader's connivance allowed a heretic who had been fostering a cult for years to come to power.
Oh, I remember. These are a stain upon my dishonor, I admit it. Stanza, that's not me. Janus is a pure once more. You can see for yourself. There will be a place for everything decided. Cool as a shelf life. But now Janus is pure once more. You can see for yourself. There will be a palace and everything you desire waiting for you on the... Wait to the guy. Vicenza deeds are a stain on my dynasty's honor, I admit it.
Your humility is heartening. Rest assured, it will be noted during the investigation of your lamentable oversight.
How did you come to be so remarkably well informed?
Are you surprised? You thought the Inquisition was unaware of the circumstances of your deeds. How often do you find yourself thinking that there are things we shouldn't know about your life?
Fair enough.
It is my job to know everything, and I do it very well. Keep that in mind.
Alright then. If you know about what happened on Janus, why didn't you intervene yourself?
I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy.
Fair enough.
I will say only this. We had the situation under control. There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error. Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take.
What questions do you have about Kiava Gamma?
Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
Alright, my effort then saw that every seed of heresy was exterminated. I did no more, I can vouch for that. My protectorate is a complex mechanism. Truly, I must confess, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. My servants usually handle such matters. Let the priesthood on which Cubus Delphim belong answer for his crimes. Adeptus Mechanicus would do well to watch their members. I wish to observe how the seed of corruption will behave. Study. I have heard? I'm willing to repent, cast the colony into fire. If I have heard, I am willing to repent and cast the colony into fire.
That is what we will But not today. For now, we will try to turn your hesitation to our advantage. Trying times lie ahead of us, and we could use the weapons that this planet is capable of producing. But remember that the sentence has merely been postponed. And the machine? You destroyed it. Why? So much invaluable data lost. In Master Van Kellogg's dispatch, he reported that he made you well aware of how important that data was, and he clearly requested that you not interfere in the investigation.
Henrik's face grim. His face grim. Henrik gives an almost imperceptible shrug as if you say, I warned you. I save the people, it is the Emperor's given duty. Machine held dark and dangerous knowledge. If anyone had laid their hands on the foulness, it would cause them nothing but harm. I apologize, I overstepped when I interfered in Inquisition's investigation. It truly was a misstep. It was only after it. I'll not have anyone tell me which heretical abomination I may eradicate on my own planet, and which I may not. Laugh inanely and somewhat sheepishly. Should I not have done that? Don't recall Van Kellogg's forbidding me from touching it. I will not have anyone tell me which heretical abomination I may eradicate on my own planet. Actually, let me think. Save the people. Dark, apologize. I told you it was a misstep. Afterward, that I was able to appreciate the intriguing nature of the data. Inquisition. Save the people. You know what? If this was worded differently, it was better. Sure. I save the people. It is my Emperor-given duty.
Your intentions are admirable, but your execution leaves much to be desired. Next time, entrust the task of interpreting your Emperor-given duty to the officer of the Inquisition standing beside you, or else you will find yourself owing a great deal more than your duty.
This feels an awful lot like an interrogation.
Does it? We're in your chambers, not a confessional cell. You're in perfectly good health, and none of the varied and fascinating instruments and procedures that expedite candor are being applied to you. I assure you, you would immediately know if our discussion turned into an interrogation.
I suppose he's right. The Drukari have shown an interest in me. Are you referring to my ruined capital?
Yes, yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest
That's what I did.
Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart.
I'm just that good.
Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos, to have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts, meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent?
I am waging a war on the Xenos. A war to the death. My worlds are being plundered and desolated. If that brands me an apostate, then I invite you to be my judge.
Be careful with your words, rogue trader. I assure you, if the need arises, I'll require no invitation. And if my arguments sound unconvincing to you, it will not change a thing. All that matters is whether or not they sound convincing to me.
Have I answered all your questions then?
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora? who was so much more experienced and skilled than you. Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvir about you?
So that's how you say the name.
The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character. But it won't in this case. The Inquisition, which I represent, is willing to show extraordinary faith in your person. For the sake of our invaluable partnership, I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself or may again in the future. I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
Oh, Theodore cooperated with you.
And benefited greatly from it. The world's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes.
Yes.
It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased by it.
Is Henrik staying in my retinue, or are you taking him back?
Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable Rogue Trader's side?
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the von Phalanzius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
I'd prefer to keep Henrik by my side. He's a very useful warrior, and very wise.
Then Master Van Kellogg's will remain in place. It puts me at ease to know that there is someone to watch over you.
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
That's good to hear. He probably doesn't even realize that he's kind of being blackmailed, and because I didn't realize. Alright, what kind of deal are you talking about?
I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them.
Alright then.
I seem to remember that your exalted aristocrats presented you with many gifts. It would be rude of me not to follow suit.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid.
Ah, that's very kind.
The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. Black means that you are a part of the inner circle. Any and all resources will be available to you.
Black Signet of the Inquisition. The wear against plus 40 persuasion. Wow! The Inquisitor's tenet ability. That can be used once per Wowzers. Plus 50 momentum. All common negative effects are removed from all allies. That's pretty bloody good, my guy. Ooh. Let's gain. Holy shit! I know who's gonna get this. Commas. Just ring all the favor. It's pretty good. Don't be a dick. Bow your head respectfully. Ooh, dogmatic. Smile. Okay, I'm actually curious. On behalf of my house, if hereby promise to guarantee the offer Inquisition. Dogmatic. Drop to a knee. Lord Inquisitor, it will be a greatest honor. Sorry. Oh yeah. I see no reason to refuse such a generous offer. I don't want to have any dealings with you. Request audience and repeat everything. Just say okay. He drops to a knee. Lord Inquisitor, it would be the greatest honor to swear an oath of loyalty to you and to join the ranks of the Inquisition. Not saying anything, really. The Lord Inquisitor raises one brow, considering your declaration.
Your zeal is impressive, Barnabas Rufus Esquionor Ria to the fourth. However, I cannot accept such an oath from you, at least not now. You will be more useful to the Inquisition in your current position than as a member of my coterie, nevertheless. Ooh, Interrogator's Dagger, interesting. Inquisitor draws a broad blade and from his belt, in its engraved with scripture along its length. He proffers the gilded grip to you. This is a gift, a sign that your fervor has not gone unnoticed. Should it remain undiminished, one day this blade will be melted down to make your Inquisitor's rosette. Such is the tradition of our conclave. What do you do? The strike. Pretty decent stats. A successful hit with this weapon, the target must pass a willpower resistance test. With a coercion. Move 4 cells away, provoking attacks of opportunity. That's pretty fun. As if in confirmation the Lord Inquisitor's words, Eric's brings his hand to his own rosette.
Here is where we part.
That's a lot of
My
points.
shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep, and for your servant to wake up. Until next we meet.
Alright then.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, rogue trader.
Wow, that was a conversation and a half. Damn. Chapter 2 completed. Let's go.
The rise of the rogue trader
Oh.
restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal.
Oh.
The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
And yet we are ready to face it nonetheless. Oh? The what now? America. What the hell? Oh well. Why is there blood on my what? The warp is weird. You have spent the first few hours of your morning listening to the High Factotum's lengthy report on the latest trade exchanges, arrangements, disputes, and countless bureaucratic procedures from outside the illuminated, tightly closed windows. You can hear the muffled sounds of Dragonus and its everyday life. A life that has been passing you by lately, as you have been preoccupied with the affairs of your protectorate from dawn till dusk. Oh, Clementia. Clementia barely contains a yawn. Once Janris Danrock has finished, she pulls out her data slate. Thank you for your report, High Factotum. Your work is highly appreciated, but both by everyone here and the Adeptus Administratum. Your Lordship, we are almost done here. We just need to go over the final items under today's agenda.
that I would like to report to you personally. Hmm. Truly, the God Emperor has blessed me with diligent subjects. Speak. You know what? Yeah. Truly, the God Emperor has blessed me with diligent subjects. Speak up. Allow me to pass one gift on gifts from the loyal subjects, the high nobility of Dragonus. It does without saying that every living soul in your protectorate is blessed to serve your lordship faithfully and wholeheartedly. However, this humble gesture is meant as a token of deepest appreciations of your magnanimity towards their esteemed families. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Ah, peoples! I've got peoples. Uniform kit, provisions, fuel. Our Sherian made arrangements for the delivery of several tons of supplies for your future journeys. The house is also transferring a regiment of its finest to your personal charge. Each of these brave troopers has undergone rigorous voidfarer training and will be humbled to lay down their lives for your for your Lord Captain, for you, Lord Captain. Clementia is trying to maintain a neutral expression, but you can see her face is beaming with pride. Please commend them as you see fit. Ooh, trophies. House Gapra has sent shuttles carrying sacred technology and manufactured parts that, that can be used to replace old joints and connections with mechanisms. The machine spirits of these devices have been pacified. They are slumbering peacefully as they wait your decision on how to enjoy their capabilities. Lord Captain, news of particular import has come from the House's intelligence network. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar is rumored to be planning a visit to Footfall. A number of Imperial Navy ships were commandeered by Lord Calcazar, and they are also being scrambled to Footfall. Furthermore, we'll have received reports claiming that secret messages were delivered to the capital worlds of House Corda and Winterscale. It's possible that the Lord Inquisitor's call to arms smooth may smoother the conflict that is brewing between the two dynasties. We are seeing that increasing numbers of skirmishes between their ships in neutral systems. I do not doubt that Her Ladyship Corda will attempt to sway the Lord Inquisitor to her side, especially since his lordship Winterscale luck seems to be running out. Riots have broken out on several of his worlds, and yet he has shown no intention of quelling them. Instead, the rogue trader inflicted brutal punishments upon one of his older colonies, Vesuvia Secundus. Based on allegations, the seditious shipments, oddly enough, our agents were unable to find any proof of sedition among the populace. There, as soon as we have any updates, you will be the first to know, Your Lordship. Clementia glances down at their data slate. Lastly, Secretary Scalander has articulated his desire to meet you in private. For security reasons, he has resolved not to inform me on the exact reasons behind the request. Clementia grimaces faintly. The secretary is awaiting at the door to your room. He asks that you speak with him at your earliest convenience. Apparently, this matter concerns the security of the entire protectorate. And with that, please allow me and Master Danrock to take our leave. The Chancellor and the High Factotum offer you their bow. Perhaps the last request will serve as a welcome distraction. Indeed, Your Lordship. Stay on Dragonus as Lordship's stay on Dragona has been rather long. However, your protectorate is now enjoying a period of relative stability. that the time being no longer demands your lordship's personal involvement in its affairs. Glory to the rogue trader. Ah, so boring. Alright. Enough diplomacy, enough stuff. I want to go and punch stuff in the face. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna end this here. So, thank you so much for everyone that came to watch the stream. Your support is always very much appreciated, and I hope you enjoy this as much as I have been enjoying. Even though this one is a bit more roleplay and lore heavy than usual, I hope you have enjoyed it nonetheless. So, without anything else, remember, gits, subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitch, and follow the Twitter for notifications and funny bits. That's the best way you can support me, and it is appreciated. Also, leave a like, leave a comment, share with your friends, with family, even to your dog. I do like dogs. Dogs is fun. Dogs is cool. Best pets ever. So, remember, gits, crump lots, kick grots, and above all else, keep on with the war! And I'll see you, gits, next time. Bye-bye!